Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of what did I call this fake podcast? The Queen's Chronicles, something. Okay, you'll see the title. Anyway, The Queen's Tales or whatever. Okay, so make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends if you like what you hear today. Now, for those of you who are new, hey there. This is a podcast. This is a fake podcast, okay? It is a fake podcast. But I made this series to talk about what personally happens behind the scenes of my life as a brand, as just regular old Peyton James Cross Jr. Okay? So, this episode is going to be called Death in the City of Las Vegas. So, let's get right on into it. I'm Peyton 3.0, and I have my twin personality, the one behind all of the brand, everything you see, Peyton James Cross Jr. Let's give him a hand. Why, hello, Peyton James Cross Jr. How are you? By the way, do you like the song in the background? I'm good. How are you, Peyton 3.0? I'm excellent. So, didn't I say give him a hand? Am I talking to myself? Yeah, so Peyton James Cross Jr., you had the floor. I'm just gonna sit here and listen. So I live in the city of Las Vegas. Yes, folks, where everybody likes to come to, the strip, all of that. And for those of you who are new, I work on the strip. Shout out to the people who are always here supporting. Thank you so much. So, I work on the strip, right? And the strip is getting a little crazier with massive construction projects. They just finished the MSG Sphere. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. You've gone down to see it. And all that's great. Then they're building this racetrack around the strip. So this may seem exciting to people who want to come and experience and get entertained, but it's not a great experience for the people who have to live and work here every day. It's not a great experience for people who have to work on the strip. Okay? Now, the strip it's not actually in the city of Las Vegas. That's the funny part. The strip is in a city actually called Paradise, which the name would be fitting for a place like that because it literally looks like it's paradise. But looks are deceiving. It is a gambling place. I mean, it's more entertainment now. They want to be known as the entertainment capital. And that's what they're becoming, more than just a place for gambling. For them, it's outdated. They need to update their shtick to get people to come out to it not just being about people gambling, but people who are not gamblers can come and be entertained. So there's a lot of shows and things happening at all the casinos, and just the architecture in the format of how the strip looks, it's appetizing, right? But just on the other side of paradise, it's not so paradise. Matter of fact, it's more like hell on the other side of paradise. Once you leave the strip, it gets ugly, and you can tell just by looking at the place, the people walking around, the energy they have, what kind of place you just stepped into. So, and the lines are very blurred right there. It's really funny how close things in Las Vegas are. You know what I'm saying? How close things, you can literally cross 1 inch over and be in the worst neighborhood ever. Just 1 inch. And I'm telling you, it's quite a trip. So, I work right there on on the side of the strip where I literally work right by that MSG Sphere. So more traffic is coming, making it harder for people to get in and out. We have to detour, go around other routes. It's very annoying for timing. So we had to make extra commute time just for all the construction projects that seem to go on and on the damn strip. So there are those of us that drive cars, and there are those of us who choose to take the bus. Because personally, for me, I'll take the bus. And I don't like to take the bus, but I take the bus because I'm sacrificing for, the business, the brand that is Peyton 3.0. Yep. To make this possible, so I need all the resources I can get. Besides, I have to pay rent and bills, and all that. So, put food in my mouth, clothes in my bag, because I'm taking care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm grown. I'm a grown ass man. So, in order to do all of this, I have to sacrifice so much. Family, friends, going out to spend money, going out to see things, going out to concerts. I have to study constantly, just to stay on top of things and all of that, and work these 9 to 5 that's really barely paying you what they should be paying you. Okay, I get paid more than most people working in customer service at these hotels, but they should be paying you a lot more for the business they attract. Even if you're in an entry level position, especially the way these prices is going up and up and up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that you do. So, this recent racetrack they're building, and then you have the bus have to take a different route to just go around and get back on route. So you have to allot extra time, at least 15 minutes or so, because the regular route takes shorter. It's just a straight line down from my house. But then it has to go ahead and swirl around and do all these things and whatnot, right? So when I get off of work at like 7 or 8 o'clock, I have to go ahead and walk. The bus stop is further away now because you have to walk all the way down because they closed the bus stop because the bus cannot take that route due to the construction. So I have to, like I said, sacrifice, and I have to walk out of that corporate building, very corporate at this building, and I have to walk across several streets. And a lot of the times now, the streets where I'm at are congested. The main street is congested with cars. And so I'm always looking left and right, right? I gotta cross multiple streets just to get to the bus stop. Um, and these cars are coming and coming and coming, so it's very dangerous for a pedestrian. Okay, I look left, right. I didn't see any cars coming, and I start to walk. Go ahead, Peyton. Go ahead. I start to walk. And out of nowhere, our car is just swinging around the corner fast, right? And I turn, and the other car is like 2 lanes. And I turn, and I catch a car, but it's coming towards me so fast that I had to think quick. Okay? I had to think quick. So, as it's coming towards me fast, there was a little space in between the 2 lane cars coming. So I back up into the space where there was no cars coming, like right in between the 2 lanes of cars coming down, so that I wouldn't be hit. But then the car decided to slow down and stop suddenly, whoop, on a trap. But I wasn't about to let them run me over. I had to think quick. That's how you got to be out here. This is a crazy fucking, sorry about that. This is a crazy world. This is a crazy country, okay? This is a crazy city alone. So you have to think quick on your toes in the most severe situations. And so luckily I was not hit. So then I crossed the street. Look left, right, cars is just backed up. There's a sign saying watch out for the pedestrian. And it's nighttime. It's not like it's daytime at this time. And you can see the color of my skin right here, okay? I'm dark. Well, I'm brown. Whatever. And so it might have been hard to see me, because it wasn't like there was that many lights on the streets. Anyway, so I get up to the next intersection, but the lights take so freaking long at this intersection. And mind you, there was no light at the other intersection that I crossed that I almost was hit. And it's not like this is the first time I'm always hit. It happens almost a few times, a few near misses. And I try to tweak my strategy as a pedestrian every time it happens, because honestly, I should be in the hospital or dead by now, because there was somebody that was drunk that ran through a red light at 11 p.m. at night. I was coming back from Wingstop, ran through a red light, and the light was red. I was looking at the lights. Like, I'm always looking at the lights. I'm looking at the drivers too. Are they following? Where are they going? This person ran clear through a red light, and he almost hit me. Like, it was bam. But for some reason, as soon as he almost got to me, he swirled around real quick. Now, I don't know if that was the universe speaking or not. I'm not a Christian, folks, or I don't have a religion. I'm an atheist, okay? But I do believe in science. I do believe in science, and I do believe in the universe, okay? But I'm an atheist. I don't have a religion, okay? Music is my religion. Science is my religion, okay? Whatever. But anyway, so call it God, Allah, whatever you want to call it. For some reason tonight, I was not hit, okay? And I've had a few near misses out here as a pedestrian in Las Vegas. We're loving this story so far, folks, aren't we? Clap your hands if you're loving this story so far. All right. Yes, we're loving the story, Peyton. Keep going. All right. So, honestly, I should be maimed in a hospital. You know, when you ain't got much money, as far as when it comes to this health insurance trap that this country seems to be running. And they make it complicated on purpose. Just like they're trying to make taxes complicated. That the person working 9 to 5, they're in a bind. Especially if they don't have full time. They're working part time. When they got full time, they may hate the employer and be thinking about moving to the next employer. So that's out the window. All this bull crap we really have to deal with in this country alone. But anyway, so I'm sorry. That's okay. Lost my train of thought. We got you. Keep going. So, let's get back to the story of, I forget where I was. I crossed the street. We're back at me leaving my job. I crossed another street. And my brain is making all these heavy choices. Because we're not at the stoplight. We're in the middle of this, because these streets are wide. This city was really made for cars. It wasn't really made for pedestrians. Literally. The streets are wide. They're huge than I've ever seen them in my life. The city was not really made for pedestrians. It's made for the automobile. And that's a huge problem a lot of American cities have. But anyway, and I had to think about crossing that street. I had to look to see if the cars are turning this way. Look at the red light, look at the cars coming down this way, and I had to make a decision, because if I make the wrong decision when I cross this street, I'm going to end up either dead or severely injured. I need to go to a hospital, which I'm trying to avoid because I ain't paying the medical bills. I got a little makeshift insurance, but even with those little makeshift insurances, still won't cover everything. You gotta pay more money. Honey, the hospital, the medical system here, for those of you who are not in the United States, it's a scam. Okay? So the best thing that people in a lower income tax bracket can do is try not to get sick, so sick that they have to see a doctor, and not try to get injured where they're going to need to see a doctor, end up in the bed and have surgery. Okay? So, I almost was hit again. Almost. But somehow, I make it across the street again. And this goes on literally almost daily. Something almost takes me out. But somehow, I make it. So then I get to another intersection. The lights take so damn long to change. And I get across, the light changes, I walk across the street. The cars that are turning, you know how the cars turn, that are turning, that can are allowed to turn. were turning and turning and turning. I walked across the street and turning and turning and turning. Nobody was slowing down. Nobody was watching out for the pedestrian crossing the street and who had the right of way. Because the light on our side was where we could cross. And we had the right of way. That's the first thing they teach you in driving, is that the pedestrian has the right of way if the rules are being followed by both the driver and the pedestrian. Pedestrians following the rules, the people turning were not. And so they were just all turning and turning and turning, and nobody was caring about me walking. And so as I'm still walking and I have the right of way, the car's still turning and turning, and then I get mad. And I literally turned to the car that's close to me and it was turning. And I literally rushed forward and bang on their windows as they're driving. They're still turning. Because I was just so appalled at the fact that you would still turn like that. You know that you're asking to go to jail if you would have hit me. You know you get a felony. What the heck are y'all thinking? I know all y'all can't be drunk. And so it fuels something in me again and again as all these traumatic experiences happen every time I leave my damn house. Is that the only people or the only person that has my back at the end of the freaking day, cares about me, has my life, is me. And I decided a long time ago that's all that I need. I'm the person that's going to make negotiations. I'm the person that's going to sell to other people to get what I need to live and get by. It's all in me. I don't really depend on nobody else. I'm the person that comes up with the strategies. I'm the person that goes out and knocks and makes the calls, makes the interviews, convince people to give me what I want, what I need. And I get so much better at it the more I study and educate myself thanks to the internet on a daily basis. And so the moral of this story is I've got to have my own back. I have to be in love with me. I have to care about me, because at the end of the day, all I got at the end, if I do make it back to my house, is me. You could be in a room full of people, have all these roommates, and it's still all you really have at the end of the day is you. And honestly, that's all you ever going to have. I don't care what support team you got, how many people are checking or not checking for you. At the end of the day, it's all you. In the end, it's all you all alone in your head. It's you that has to make the decisions. So don't be so hard on yourself. Be self-aware, develop self-awareness, love yourself, take care of yourself the best way you can. Your mental health, which is the thing that most of us struggle with. Get better somehow at that, by you going out to get the information that you need and the sources and the people, even if it's just on the internet, which can make a big difference, period, just with the internet, just with technology, to bring you the people that you need to make it happen. Because you got to get through this life. Okay? And that's really all I had to bring to the table today. Have your own back. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Be self-sufficient in the modern system that we find ourselves in. That's it. Why, thank you, Peyton. Thank you. Give him one more hand for that. Did that story shake you? Well, this has been Peyton 3.0 with my co-host, Peyton James Cross Jr., the one that makes it all happen. If you like what you heard today, please hit the like button, share with your friends. We want to hear you down in the comments section. If you resonate with the story at all in any kind of way, let me hear it. Now, for those of you who are not into electronic dance music, thank you so much. You can exit the door and watch more podcast episodes of The Queen's Tales. Now, for those of you who are into electronic dance music, stay right here. Don't go nowhere. These are for you. But really, what I want you to focus on, because as I always say, social media is dead, is I want you to focus on getting on the email list where creators have control of the conversation, unlike social media. Get 3 free exclusive unreleased songs from me. 3 free unreleased EDM bangers from me. For those of you who are into electronic dance music, you're a raver, you're a festival goer, you throw electronic music on when you go to the gym, on your way to work, wherever, on your way to the rave, well then get these 3 free exclusive EDM bangers by going to my website. It's the easiest way to do it. Peyton30.com. Okay? Peyton30.com. Yes. There'll be a button to get on the email list there and put your best email in and your phone number. Hey, because we'll be texting as well. I like to get a little more personal with my people who decide to support. Thank you so much. And I will see you on the next episode of The Queen's Tales. Have a great rest of your day.